Cassie has the second hickory nut off that branch, which this is a new basket of leaves that we just brought in today, and there was 2 hickory nuts on a little twig there that was hidden in the bottom of the basket, and Sly just pulled one out, and then Cassie just got the second one, twig and all, and is trying to find a safe spot to eat it, which Sly's over there on the table, so she's probably going to say that's a no. You ought to take it up on the shelf, Cass. Take it up there on that shelf. I think she's trying to get it off the twig right now. She's just worried about getting it off the twig. Them little white ears. No, she's going to think about my leg for a minute, but she changed her mind. She's just worried about where to go. She needs to go up there on her... Oh, it was rolling, Cass. It's rolling away. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And, of course, Sly's halfway through his up there on the table. Sly halfway through his right here. Hey, guy. Hey, Sly. Want a hickory nut? Is that good? Good, yummy? Good, yummy hickory nut? No, not really. Cassie is. And there's Miss Cass with hers. Everybody's happy, getting hickory nuts. Look at these big pretty tails. Look at these big old pretty squirrely tails. Here's Cassie. Big pretty squirrely tail Cass. Zombie-eyed squirrels. She's camera shy. Are you camera shy? Zombie-eye girl. Zombie-eye Cassie. Camera shy? Probably. Let's watch Sly. Oh, he didn't like that. No, he didn't. He started to lunge at me. And then he just turned around and gave me tail. That's all I'm getting is tail. I've got a video of the back end of a squirrel. Back end of a squirrel. Sly's tail. It's pretty. That's a beautiful tail, Sly. Beautiful, beautiful tail. I'm going to creep around the side of him here. Oh, wow, yeah. That is cool. There's a shadow on the wall behind him. It's about a 3-foot squirrel. Big monster claws. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Hey, Sly. Hey, pretty guy. Pretty guy. Well, you can see how I've got this kind of set up in here. Here's their cage right here. Of course, the cage. It's by the window, and I've got some bamboo blinds that they climb on a lot. But when they first come out, they have their blocks, and then that's a bowl of milk up there on top. Blocks and drink some milk. Then they get out, and they'll run and play around the living room. I've got a coat hanger up here to the ceiling, hanging on a hook, with some cut in half fleece blankets tied in knots, just run off either side of the table there. And they love jumping from the cage onto the zebra striped fleece, and then they'll run up to the top and down, and usually down to one or the other strips there. Usually kind of either jump off the table or straight on down the strip onto the tree branch, which I have a 30-foot branch in my living room, running most of the length here. We've got a couple chairs set up over there. We just hang out and watch them play, have fun. There's a big sheet in the floor, which they like running on the tile floor because they like to scoot and skid, especially Cassie. But they also like the sheet because of the way it wrinkles under their feet, and it gives them places to hide stuff. I guarantee you, if I was to take this sheet up, we'd probably find at least 4 or 6 various treats around under the edges. Probably under some of those magnolia leaves too. monkey biscuits, pieces of hickory nut, probably some little half-eaten pine cones. Just, there's no telling what you're going to find. Sweet potato, yeah. Orange slices, yeah, all the good stuff. And then they also, this is their perch. I was surprised that they weren't up here already with their hickory nuts. They run the length of the branch, and then they'll jump and grab a hold of the rope and straight up to the perch. And they love sitting up there with their goodies. It's like their vantage point. They can sit up there and see the whole room and eat their goodies and see who's trying to come up on them, like king of the mountain. And they like wrestling with that tuft down at the bottom of it too. They'll sometimes hang on the end of the rope and just wrestle with that tuft right there. Yeah. You see Sly's still busy with his hickory nut. He's making a mess. Of course, Sly's a messy boy. I don't know if that's going to pick up that noise he made. He just kind of clicked at me. Yeah. That made that noise. He said, "Get away, noise. Get away from me. I don't like you. I think you're going to try and get my nut." It was like a real low kind of a clicking noise, like a... Oh, Cassie. Hey, pretty girl. Hey there, pretty girl. Just turn and pose a little bit. I'll back up off of you there. We'll just watch you eat your hickory nut a little bit. See if I can zoom in on you some so we can see your face some. Miss Cassie. Cassie. Little Miss Cassie. You can see she's getting quite a bit of reddish brown under her arm there. And she's also got the white tufts on the back of her ears coming in. Sly's getting a little bit, but Cassie's just full of them. Yeah, they think... heard it said you can tell if the squirrels are getting a lot of heavy white tufts early. It means it's going to be a bad winter, which here it is. It's November 13th today, and it's getting down to, I think it's supposed to be 25 degrees tonight. It's already, it's about 6 o'clock in the evening. It's already 32. So, yeah, it's going to be a cold one, I think. Hey, Miss Pretty Girl. Miss Pretty Girl Cassie. But you and Sly's just going to be all snuggly in here, aren't you? Are we going to have some spoiled squirrels? Miss Pretty Girl. Look at you. You sure are. Yes, you are. They're great kids. Great squirrely kids. Sly, over here. Mr. Sly. Mr. Sly. Hey, Mr. Guy. Mr. Guy. Mr. Sly Guy. Look at that mess. He is a messy one. Yeah, they both are. I guess it's just showing up more. Cassie's is falling through the cage. Is it just landing all around him? No, I'm not going to try and get your nut, honey. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. I'm not going to try and get your nut. Okay. Say bye-bye, Sly. Bye-bye.